So if you got nothing, then you got nothing to worry about. We can be done by now. But there's nothing in your truck on a search. What are you talking about now? Hey, so now you just want to go ahead and play like that, right? Because you want to search my stuff.
Why do you want the cops to search your vehicle? Look what they do to this woman. They end up pulling him out of the car after threatening to bust his window, putting him in handcuffs, putting him in the back of the police car so that they can then search his truck. And they basically tear his truck apart.
I remember relying on Stocker. He works with the team, so yeah. I never.
They ransacked looking for this white bag that the off-duty officer who is conveniently absent allegedly saw. They can't find it. They can't find it anywhere. They're going through all this guy's stuff in his truck. They refuse to believe that he doesn't have drugs in his car. So it goes on and on and on. Meanwhile, they do this. They've muted their body cams to hide evidence so we can't hear what they're doing. Eventually, they turn the body cams back on, and they're still searching in this truck. And they're just beside themselves because they can't find it. And this guy's adamant. He keeps saying, you've got to find it because he knows he needs it to cover his own ass because he's done all this for no reason. He just took his buddy's word for it that his buddy saw something suspicious. His buddy didn't know for sure that it was drugs. It could have been anything that was white in color, even assuming he's telling the truth. It could have been a white bag of quarters for the car wash. It could have been car wash supplies. It could have literally been everything. But he was a black guy in a Cadillac and gave it to him. So that's what they're not saying. But that's why these cops, these authoritarians, believe that that was suspicious. They're not going to write that down, but that's what they're all thinking. It's got to be here. The drugs have got to be here.
Okay, good enough. How much? Just a tiny speck. But where's the, I want to find this bag, though. Okay. So, Stocker. See that hand-to-hand? Substantial amount. Bills or white stuff? Oh, that's I got the call. It's just in the car wash. Yeah, no stuff. It's something. I think you're right. I think it's
top of the AM.
So this is their explanation for what really happened. The guy must have shoved the drugs up one of his orifices. And if they arrest him, they'll take him to jail.
I was making a gang of shorts and videos this morning.
Guards will check those orifices and find the missing bag.
I think I be smoking too much. I be clearing my throat all day.
Of the public had called 911.
I do be smoking like a train, though. I ain't gonna lie. I've been smoking like a train for like
these two guys were just washing their vehicles. And look at how many cops,
really like a train. Nah, probably when I got shot.
To him,
yeah, when I got shot, I started smoking more.
To get them prosecuted. Do you think that guy's having second thoughts about his Back the Blue sticker on his truck?
Another day, though. Another lovely, wonderful day in Cali. As you can see, wind ain't even blowing too well. The wind, ooh, just hit. Hey, it must be something special because the wind wasn't blowing at all. Look at the trees. Spring like a mug. Everything green. Sun is out, y'all. No clouds. A couple of hard workers for the day. This is a blessing. This is how you know God bless you to be above the ground for something. You gotta do something. But always keep your protection. Never trust nobody. Put that on my life. I don't even trust my mama. And she ain't even a smoker. My mama go to church. But that is a slogan. Trust nobody. You handle your business before you handle somebody else's business. Because if you try to handle somebody else's business, your business ain't gonna get done. You're gonna be in that circle of never handling your business, never getting enough rest, never getting enough sleep, always talking about all I do is sleep and work. Yeah, you forgot about the extra Lyft and Uber mama, auntie, sister that you are. Brother, uncle, cousin, daddy. You know how it goes.
they are still trying to
Because it's funny how you have cars and you become the Uber. Hit that like button, subscribe if you ain't subscribed. Yeah, we outside today.
This was the St. Clair County.
She tried to act up when we was in the liquor store though. She tried to buy the Mexican dude out of nowhere. She let this one dude pass. But like I said, man, I don't trust my dog like that. That's why I got her on a leash. Perfect example. Why you think you gotta have a dog on a leash? Because you can't trust him. You can train him all you want. Dog do something goofy. That dog do something goofy when you want to put belt to ass. And some of y'all go above and beyond. Just like how y'all do them kids. Well, y'all be wearing them little bunions out. Them little kids be wondering if you really their parents. Well, y'all be wearing them out, boy. Shit, I think my dad wore me out like 2 times like that. Boy, he changed my life. I became a Christian that day. I said, yes, Lord, yes, Lord. Please stop. Yes, Lord, yes, Lord. Hell yeah, I was a good nigga. Bring your ass. You can't go to school. What are you doing? That's for kids. Told you. Dogs think they people. She tried to take her ass to school, and she ain't never even been to this school.
He wouldn't have been arrested.
Ain't that something? I've been saying, dogs is just like 2-year-olds and the most 3-year-olds.
A police officer,
they ain't never no 4-year-old brains.
When they got there,
but
the guy
like
initially explained
trust no one.
who the black guy was.
Just like you don't trust your dog, you shouldn't trust your dog.
Who the white guy was.
If you do, you'll be paying the consequences.
The officer saw something he thought was suspicious, but there was no proof of that.
They hit you with them vet bills. Oh, it ain't nothing nice.
Said it was a cigarette.
That's like car insurance.
The black guy was not even specifically asked about a cigarette.
$1,000 for a couple stitches. They gonna say we had to put the IVs in them.
Maybe he's not credible.
Yeah. I spent a night in the hospital at the vet. Shit, I wish I would. Boy, I get a new dog before I spend all that money. Just think about it. Why in the hell would I spend all that money when I could just go get a new dog? Hey, see you in heaven, my nigga. I already heard. Now watch the cartoon.
If you like great
all dogs go to heaven. I believe.
Check out the new Freedom
Don't make me sing you Ray Charles. I
believe.
I ain't gonna hit it today. Not today. You already know how I get in. I ain't gonna hit it today. I gotta come back with a my throat.
Because of course, it's pretty easy for cops to do that. I made a doormat that you can buy on my YouTube shop.
Walk around and smell some shit and actually revokes. That's a dog's life, boy. God bless me to be on the other side of this fence. This place called Planet Earth.
So check that out.
Boy, I sure wouldn't be no dog walking around sniffing ass all day. That's a cold life. And then some of the owners that are humans, that be in houses with animals, that we don't know what they. Oh man, I seen this thing on this pedo patrol. Man, this dude, he was on some undercover, you know, like the little kids type stuff, right? And then they found videos of him raping his dog. I said, oh man, this white man is out of control.
Probably did miss it because it was age restricted by you within just a couple of hours.
Pulling too much. I got sparked this cigarette.
Ridiculous reason that did mostly kill the video.
Yeah, real talk.
Already amassed like
they set him up, right?
A couple of hours. Still,
I think they said the girl was like shit. She was like 13, maybe like 13, right? So
this afternoon, the city of Meridian investigating.
She like 13, and they do the little goofy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Going back and forth. I couldn't do no pedo like that. You know what I mean? Like I said with Munchie B, I can't be reading no paperwork, and I can't be setting no nigga up trying to set him up on some little kid stuff. You feel me? That's just too far with me. If you do it, I'ma smack you. Other than that, I ain't finna be into setting you up. That's just foul. That's above and beyond. You know what I mean? You deserve a star. You know how in kindergarten they give you stars by your name? Nigga, you deserve all 4 of them.
I believe that it was.
Nigga, you the student of the buck. Doing some shit like that.
Of the actual dirt bike
God damn, these is out of pocket though.
Restriction notification
but
said that the video was
starting to learn.
Harmful conduct.
Just like the homies that was OGs, they used to tell us we was burnt out. They said we was acting reckless. How we acting reckless? just because our t-shirt hella long,
but maybe it's for the best
just because
I learned some additional information.
Just because our t-shirt is hella big like jagged edge, you wearing baggy pants, nigga, we trying to hide the strap. We ain't trying to show it. Now they got it poking out.
This footage is from
they like, here it is. This is what I got.
This is in
call the police on me. Thank you. That's what they doing. That's exactly what they said. Call the police on me. And I'm ski masked up, and I ain't got no job. I ain't been in the freezer since never. Unless I'm getting my hot pockets. Hot pockets and hot fries eating ass YN. That's what they is. Hot pockets and hot Cheetos eating ass YN. You know that. They the type of nigga where you go to a carnival, right? Or let's say a fair in LA. They got the LA County Fair. Slow down.
They charged him with resisting officers. The Idaho judge presiding over
so they got the LA County Fair. I gotta light my cigarette again. She making me mad.
No way the prosecution can prove.
And it's kind of windy now since I spoke on it. But they got the LA County Fair. I'll be the one trying to get the dinosaur turkey legs. You know what I mean? Or the I ain't getting no frog legs. Hell no. I don't. When I go to the LA County Fair, I do not even look at them frog legs. That is too niggerachi for me. That's niggerachi. I do not eat no frog legs from the LA Pomona County Fair. Hell no. But I will get that dinosaur turkey drum legs. Yes, indeed. I don't do the hot dog thing. They got some other stuff I'll be getting there too. But one thing I say last year, I had a punk to do. I'm glad I'm talking about some other stuff. But I still be on some gangster stuff. So look, I punked the dude because me and my brother was drunk. You know how you buy the big beer funnels at the fair? They be like big. They want like $18, $17. No, $12, right? $12 for that BS, right? So, for some reason, these people in the LA County Fair know my little brother is not grown.
Like her front yard.
I don't know how they know that.
That's where several hours later, the brothers go to pick the bike up. And if you look at the picture,
so we walking around the LA County Fair, right?
You'll see that not only
and we go play basketball. When we go play basketball,
any investigation that they wanted to do.
Me and my brother, we was playing basketball before this, so we wondering why we ain't hitting our target. Cause me and him is both shooters. I mean, he can spark it and I can spark it. I don't knock my little brother on that. He can spark it, I can spark it. I can't, you know what I mean? My little brother, he a little like his dad, you know what I mean? He a little like me and his dad, but shit. My little brother, without me, he ain't like that though. Like he'll be on that if I make him. Like I gotta make him get on that. Like the last time we had to walk with our two little pistolas to a nigga hood that did some shit to him. This nigga Spooky J. I'm like, nigga, I came over here and you speak. I'm talking to him just like this while we walking down their streets, nigga. It was like 2 a.m. and we talking loud. You know how 2 a.m. it is. You can hear crickets. You can hear mice running down the street. Hell yeah. This bogus ass nigga, man. Hell yeah, I'm glad I be talking about this. It's just regular everyday life, man. That's 40 years of my life. I got a whole lot to say. Man, this nigga, we go down to this hood. I'ma just say this hood that happened to be on the east of LA. And I don't know them streets. So for sure, I ain't supposed to be over there. But this is my little bro. So he tell me, ran up in the spot, blase, riding up for the dinner note, you feel me? All the little shit in there, you feel me? So I'm like, know that. I come over here with the brand new Uzkis. I'm not even saying what I'm having, but you know, I had 2 of them things. And then I said, here's a box of shells, nigga. Load the shit and do not use your fingers. That's what I told bro. I reminded him, I'm your real brother. So if anything happened, I repeat, we got the same mama. Do not become a co-defendant that goes keep away. Telling you that now, nigga. I will get you in the afterlife.
Now the kid filming
That's what I told him.
Is like 12 years old.
So
and this guy
we loading the shit just like the rapper saying a song. Clickety clank, all that shit, whatever they call it.
And he wants
so yeah, we on that. We belling down their street. Well,
filming the police
this nigga,
is seen as some sort of
we don't really gotta really walk down here. We could have rolled through. I said, hell, nigga, we ain't doing no motherfucking drive-by, nigga. And I don't even know if some of these streets is one way. Man, when you be on the east side, them streets is tight. They ain't like Eaglewood streets. They ain't like West Side streets where we got space on both sides where you can actually move around another car if they got the hazards on. Man, on the east side, man, let somebody put the hazards on. That whole street on stuff. You got the Mexicans with the cars parked on the sidewalk and some more shit. Fucking nigga me. Man, LA is different. There's so many Mexicos up in LA. Man, everybody in the motherfucking way. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Made verbal threats to me.
Come on. Come on, you ain't finna get the cat. Come on.
Calm down and listen to me.
Come on.
Go across the street.
Look, she finna crash in the bush. Told you I gotta crash out. She be crashing. Come on. She be crashing. I'm trying to tell you. Come on. Always trying to beat somebody up. Every day you trying to beat somebody up. God damn. So me and my brother pushing down there. Oh, we could have drove, man. I was like, man, 91 born ass. That's the first thing that went in my head. He was a 91 baby for real, nigga. That's the first thing I thought in my head. My little brother, 91 like a motherfucker.
Let him do his job. He's not doing his job.
So we walking down. We looking. I told this nigga. He said, hey, let's walk on different sides of the street. I said, hell no, nigga, I don't know these streets. We stay together, nigga.
Pointing his taser at teenagers
who
are trying to film him, but now they have to film him from a distance because he's pointing the taser.
Don't try to look around, see where it's coming. Get low first. You don't know where they hit.
He is allowed to stand
there.
And as you see, walk
shut your bitch ass up and keep walking.
Right now, you see a female police officer. So there's an additional officer on the scene. And we see Officer Chambers lowering his taser that he's aiming at the teenagers. He's aimed at the teenagers, even though there's this other officer right there. Not aiming her taser at anybody, not freaking out, not losing her temper. He's
what did you expect me to do?
That he's aiming his
your
taser
business?
At these kids.
Oh, no. This is what I told you. I am your big brother. But never forget, I am not your daddy. Never forget.
Get on the sidewalk.
So if I say no, it ain't no sweat off my back.
Get out of his way.
Know why? If I was born to the family just like you. So what makes me more special than you?
Bradley
and that's how I know
of the Meridian, Idaho Police Department. And this is his police report. This is what he says happened. He responded to an injury accident prior to my arrival on scene. The involved dirt bike had been taken from the scene and moved to a front yard. I made contact with 3 male subjects, Samson, Gannon, and Jax, who had loaded the dirt bike into a pickup truck. This is what he said. I told Samson, who was standing in the back of the truck next to the bike, I needed it out of the truck as it was part of my investigation. Samson and Gannon refused to remove the bike and argued with me about why. For the most part, that appears to be correct. But look, these kids were not under arrest. They even asked if they were being detained. And were told that they were not, at least not yet.
Because
after going through all the trouble of getting this thing loaded up, they didn't want to unload it if they didn't have to.
That put him on
so
the
they offered every opportunity for him to examine and photograph the bike. He goes around to the back of the truck and he appears to be doing it.
With Snoopy Sassy Ass, the new content with Adam 22, where Snoopy Sassy Ass said he's not going to no jumper no more. Well, we know that's a lie. He's wearing all white. Remember Angel Lane Brigade. And then we got a dude sitting next to him trying to be what's his name? Damn, what's his name? That ATL rapper that be wearing the mask, the ones that had the thong. They finna get in the van with the thongs on.
After
and he tried to make it seem like it's Cardi B.
Playboy
Cardi.
With the bike,
Playboy Cardi.
Hell
yeah, his homeboy had a Playboy Cardi mask on. Check him out on No Humper.
Samson
talking about he ain't going there no more and pull up with a nigga with a Playboy Cardi looking mask on. That shit ridiculous. Oh my mama, nigga. That shit had me rolling.
To perform his
but
investigation.
anyway,
but he's doing nothing. He just stands
So
there.
he
And
talking about
stands there
Munchie,
while these two boys
and they talk about Munchie again,
trying to
saying
get
he can't see for
this
sure.
dirt bike situated. They're trying to stop, I believe, an
Snoopy
oil
Sassy
leak
just trying to
and
mark him
get
out
it
like he
strapped
just, you
down
know,
so that they
he
can
just trying
bring
to
it
do the
home, which is
worst.
only like a
And he
mile
trying
away.
to act like his
And
baby
then
mama ain't
that's
did
when
what
you
she
see
did. But
Officer
at the end of the
Chambers
day, man,
goes
it's all
from
soap.
just 0
When
to
it comes to
11
Munchie B,
because in his
and when it
mind
comes to
apparently
Snoopy,
he's
all
decided
that stuff is soap.
that
When
this
it comes to
oldest
Brick
kid,
Baby, Loose
Samson,
Cannon, all
he's
that
gonna
is
arrest him.
soap.
He's gonna arrest him
We ain't
on an
talking about
obstruction
bars.
charge.
We talking
And you
about
can
real
see,
soap
just
opera
like my
stuff.
last video,
These
see how
niggas got
quickly
crew.
they do it. It's not
They got a
about
cast. That's
anyone
what you call it.
obstructing an investigation. It's about
They got a
setting
cast
up
of the Writers
a
Guild.
false arrest. It's about
Real talk. They got
arresting
Writers
somebody
Guild
because
people
you want
like
to retaliate
in
against
Hollywood
them,
that wasn't having
or
jobs. The
they've
one that
done
was
something
picketing
to
not too long ago.
disrespect you.
They
Here,
got them
this
type of
officer
workers writing up
is
the
receiving
content.
disrespect. He doesn't like being filmed. He doesn't like
It's
being
not off
told
top.
that they don't want to
This is
unload
thought
the dirt
about.
bike.
They know
And
what
he's
y'all
gonna
brains
arrest the oldest
chime
kid
into.
right here, and he does it
So
like
it really ain't really
within
nothing to talk about.
seconds.
They doing it in front of our face. How many people know damn well Brick Baby and Loose Cannon wasn't selling? Brick Baby and Loose Cannon ain't had no fight up in there. And then what is going? Oh yeah, and then now the new one with Remo and Poetic Flacco just milking the game. He just make a lie and make 49,000 views. Like I don't even, boy, that still blow my mind. Poetic Taco is a full-fledged liar, and this nigga busting moves like he
his body, arching his back and pulling
he
his
making
arms
John Madden moves compared to a lot of people streams.
That sounds
I ain't
great,
gonna
right?
lie. One of them he said about Brick Baby, I said
really
69K.
In reality, what
But
happened, Mr. Tough Guy, bald
now he's the main view.
who already was a
Him
cop
and Remo is
in
the
California
main view
for
now.
decades. And of course,
He don't really have nobody
retires
else.
with all sorts
Fo
of
Extra want to be in the
benefits
hood. Fo Extra
in
don't want to be
California.
at.
Where does
He
move
want to be
to?
at No
Idaho.
Jumper, and
I
he
think
want to
they
run
love
all his
Californians
content in
Idaho,
about 2-3
right?
hours.
So kids in
You know what I
Idaho
mean?
get a
Fo
taste
Extra ain't finna be there
of what
long.
it's like to deal
Fo
with
Extra
these
finna go
bully
to
cops in
jail.
California.
That's what he finna do.
So his report
Fo Extra
reads
finna go to
very
jail.
official,
I bet you that.
very proper, very reasonable. Despite repeated commands to stop resisting,
It's like the way him and Wack was talking about Fo Extra. They know he's going to jail. He on a ticking clock. He's a time bomb. That's what we call him in the hood, time bomb.
These kids are not under arrest. They haven't been
But
suspected of
he a
committing
ticking
any
time
crime.
bomb to
They're
where
trying to get
I don't know
their
why he
injured
acting like that.
brothers
He just
dirt
sat down
bike.
for 10
The cop was
years.
given
You
the
just beat a
opportunity to
body.
take pictures.
You just
clearly
beat a
doesn't appear to be
full-fledged
interested in
body.
taking pictures. What is he really
My man,
interested in? Well,
you
he's
are
not
blessed
interested
to
in
be
the dirt
free.
bike at all. In fact, after
And you
all
gonna
this
get on
thing
the goofiest
happened, you think
podcast. It
he
ain't the
got the dirt
coolest.
bike out of the
It's
truck,
the
it
goofiest.
examined it,
Everybody go to
investigated
jail
it,
there.
took
Why would
pictures
you
of
want to
it.
be
No,
there
you know
where
what he
everybody
did?
go to jail?
Not a damn thing.
That's just like your mama
Some
say,
other cop
why you want to hang
took
out with them
pictures of
boys
the
or
dirt
girls
bike
and you know
right
all
when
they
it
do
was
is go
back
to
in the truck.
jail?
Because why?
You know you finna
Then
go to jail because
pain in
the
ass,
police
real
know
pain in the
them.
ass to get
Why
that
the
dirt
hell
bike
would you
out
go
of
to
the
No
truck
Jumper
when
and
you could take
expect not
pictures
for the
of it
feds to
right
be
where it's
on
at?
your butt?
This whole thing was about
Come
absolutely
on,
nothing.
man. Think about
And
it.
on that same
And
point,
then,
another thing
like
that
I
I'll point
said,
out is
No
that I
Jumper,
have
Adam
the
22,
entire
he didn't say they
report
finna
with
go
his
broke for no
supplemental
reason.
reports.
No.
You see all the
At this
pictures
rate,
that this
Remo
officer took of
and
the
Poetic
scene,
Taco,
of the
they're
mailbox
not finna
post
make
that
no
was
joke. Who are
cashed.
they?
Guess what?
Who are
He
these
did not
guys?
include pictures of in his
As I
report.
used to say when I was
He
15,
didn't include
16,
any of the
these
pictures
guys.
he supposedly
Who is
wanted to
these
take
guys?
of this dirt bike.
Who
As
is
I
Adam
explained
22, the
in
skateboarder,
prior
flipper,
video,
porn star?
another
Who is
officer
Lush?
ended up
Who is
tasked with the
Remo?
job of taking
Who is
pictures
the
of the
Poetic
dirt bike.
Taco?
He just
And I
took
could break it
pictures
all the
of
way
dirt
down to the
bike while
gang.
sitting in the
Who
back
is
of the
Brick
truck.
is the
He
trick?
never had it unloaded
Come
because there
on,
was no
man.
reason to do so.
I am the blood
Just
Fo
to take
Extra,
pictures
nigga.
of it.
And I'm going to keep
That's
it
why
clean.
he
And I
didn't
swing
include
with the
any
verbals.
photographs
And I swing
of the
in
dirt
real
bike
life.
in this
You ain't finna
report.
talk me down. I ain't
Because if
like
you
they
did
said,
so,
you know, the dudes
you'd
with that
see
loud
pictures of
mouth.
the dirt
Yeah,
bike
they always get their
in
ass
the
whipped.
back of the
Nope.
truck,
Nope, not me.
thus rendering
Exceptions.
this
Just like
entire
if Fo
incident
Extra say he like that.
completely
Okay, well, if we crash,
unnecessary.
if we ever had
He's
ran
trying
past,
to keep up
it would have
the
been what it would have been.
of
And that's
these
on
boys
my
having
mama.
obstructed
And I don't care what
this
you talking about.
investigation that he wanted to
You
do.
wouldn't have come in
But
there
all
and
he
told
needed to
off
do
the bat,
was
nigga, I
take
want all
pictures.
the
He is the
equal
one who
bloods.
chose
Oh
not
yeah,
to
yeah,
do
we
that.
finna line. Oh
So
yeah,
what
all
does
right.
Mr.
I'm
Tough
gonna be the
Guy,
one
cop from California,
real
really do?
quiet then.
He
And I'm
goes
gonna be
over there
asking
and
all the
just in a
homies,
couple of
hey,
seconds
you got got an ace bandage wrap. Hey, even the crip niggas. Hey, you got an ace bandage wrap. The one you be working out with for your ankle or your hand. Yeah. I just need to tie my fist up real quick because I'm tired of breaking bones.
What Mr. Tough Guy does.
Broke 2 bones in my fucking hand already, nigga. I done banged them out. How much shit, nigga? What? Keep banging them out till I be throwing up gang signs like with arthritis or something? Like, nigga, what you want me to do? You can only be a warrior and a Trojan for so long, nigga. It's not a lifestyle. It's not a lifestyle. Getting banged in the head is not a lifestyle. Banging your hands up and all that is not a lifestyle. Breaking bones and getting shot is not a lifestyle. It's not a career, my boy. Believe me, it's not fun. The recovery could be fast, but sometimes people recover slow. What are you gonna do when you gotta recover slow? You gonna be sitting on that bed. You be asking mama to help you. You gonna be asking daddy to help you, sister, baby, and then when they tell you no, you gonna see the true sides of them. Even if they're using your own car, they're gonna abuse you. I'm telling you now, it's not the life you want to live. Man, I had a Cadillac truck. Man, when I got shot in the knee and I needed help, oh, the car was extra going long. Bitch, you was supposed to go to In-N-Out and get my meal. How the fuck that shit take 2 hours? You did? Next thing you know, pictures on Facebook, Instagram, flossing like she on Slauson. Yeah, that type shit.
Cops kill a lot
that's
of
what I
people
think.
that way. I've had
smelling your ass type shit. You smelling yourself right? My shit think that's yours. That's why I said right now, my BMW banged out, and the adjuster come today. You know what I mean? That's why I'm close by the house, walking her. When they come, brand new BMW on my mama. Once he see it's banged out, I got the letter yesterday. They told me that, you know, all your they said we don't pay for work. We paying for your travel expenses, which is Ubers or Lyft. That's how I've been using. They said rental cars, they'll do it up to a certain amount of time. So I already know the game. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want no rental because I don't like rental cars. I don't. You can't smoke in there. I smoke. And if in LA you turn back a car that's smoking, they're gonna get up on your deduction. You feel me? So that's why I don't do rentals. You know what I mean? Like, and then in a rental, I can't take her. I can't take her in a rental. Come on, man. You think I'm gonna be swerving the rental without my dog? Come on, that's the homie. And she been in the hood since she was what? The first time I took her to Queen Street, she was about 4 months. I ain't gonna lie. She was about 4 months. I took her and walked her down. I walked her all the way down from Crozier, all the way down to the Red End. Then we went to 76 gas station. Then we posted at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
Because he's a violent.
And then I didn't take no picture with her, but I took pictures with her auntie and her boyfriend. I had an all mahogany Rottweiler, but I took that picture in front of Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. But that's her relative. They all related. Like you can see her auntie, it was twins that was all mahogany, that brown color. And it wasn't no black. It was a little dark around the mouth, like how Rottweilers was, but it was all mahogany. And my family members, they was like, we ain't giving these away. And then I kind of knew too, people, they so rare that it's a defect. So I can't put them as AKC, UKC registered dogs, you know what I mean? Because that's a defect. Like they say they ain't supposed to, but God make anything, you know what I mean? And I was the first one to have 2 blonde ones. That's why I be wearing them on my sweater that I be having to say less on.
He gets on top of the kid, and there's no way for the kid to comply any more than he's.
But the saga continues today. Brick Baby and them, they gonna keep pushing that narrative.
All of his weight
they getting out Wednesday.
On this kid's neck.
Poetic Taco. He gonna do whatever he gotta do. Oh, did y'all hear yesterday with him and Remo? You know, the Loose Cannon and got motherfucking Remo. I mean, Loose Cannon and Brick Baby got Remo and Poetic Taco putting racks on their books. On the dead homies, they said it on live, nigga. I was like, bust the earth.
But thanks to the little brothers.
That's the first thing I said. Bust earth. I can't believe that happened. I can't believe they said that. On live. On live. Look. He said it so professional. Poetic Taco said, yeah, man, you know, every time the 21st comes, we all know. Well, I know. I don't know if y'all know. I can't say we all know because I do got to explain because there's new watchers and viewers all the time.
Samson was taken into
well,
custody,
let me enlighten you.
Placed in handcuffs that I
you get monetized, which they told me they sent me an email yesterday.
On the violation
and they said yesterday when I showed y'all on live the electric vehicle with I show speed, they said I got a it's not a strike, but I got a copyright thing. But they said if I take it down and edit it, I can monetize that video. But if not, they'll leave it as is. But just know if this nigga come get at you, you know what's happening. I ain't taking it down. So anyway, also another email said, register your YouTube studio, and I registered that, and then it told me to do this following, bam, 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 and I had to push these different buttons that told them my phone number, and I guess a way to how to send money to you, or to where they can get at you. And then I was scrolling to the side and stuff, and it tell you how much money you gonna make. Like, you can look at it, the dollars. When like they said yesterday, I had 86,000 views, and they told me most of my views is coming from my shorts, and my shorts is what's making my subscribers more than my videos and my lives. That's what the analytics told me. So I'm like, damn. And I ain't gonna lie, man. I average a day on views. Shit, it'd be like 1.5, 1.7, 2.5. By 24 hours, it'd be like 2.5, like it. And then sometimes it just automatically just stop, like it don't go no more. You know what I mean? Like I ran it up. But that's why I be quick to spark with the information. Because you gotta hit while it's hot. And if you ain't no big YouTuber with all them hundreds and thousands of subscribers, then you ain't gonna never get them 3K and then 4K. You gotta get 100 and some subscribers to be hitting for 2 to 8K a day. You know what I mean? Or you gotta be like Brick is the Trick and be on No Humper with Adam 88, Hell Hitler. You know what I mean? Where his daddy is the police best friend. I mean the president best friend. Yeah, and then Munchie can't see. I know he be watching my shit, and then he gonna say the same shit on No Humper. Hey, I've been hearing how Munchie can't see. All of a sudden, he been on No Humper all these years, and all of a sudden, Neptune Lagoon get on live and start AYLESS Moments TV. And nigga, I tell you, nigga, I would never go to No Jumper because his daddy is best friends with Bill Clinton, nigga. Monica Lewinsky, nigga, we all know him, but a young nigga wouldn't. That's why I call Munchie B a little homie. He's a little bitch. Nigga, he don't know shit, nigga. He be popping.
Samson.
He be popping. Don't even know what he talking. So anyway, he took what his dad said on the internet and went and used it on No Jumper, No Humper, and then act like he said some fly shit. Like, yeah, word in the street is, man. What's that thing about your dad messing with the like he know the president or something? That's how he said it. And then you people, why is he so far from the Crips? That's what I want to know. Why is this nigga so far from the Crips? He way behind Adam 22 and whoever it was, and the Crips is all sitting on the couch.
Samson is the one who had force used on him. He wasn't suspected of having committed any crime at all.
Why is he all the way behind
in favor of Samson?
Adam 22.
The second factor, which is the most important,
then Adam 22 makes it official to say
an immediate
when he talking with Snoopy sassy ass about Munchie B. He said
to the officer.
He said,
hey, any physical threats
one thing I can say about Munchie B, he does pull up with some bad bitches, but I can't say he drives the car. Usually it looks like they're driving the car. Bogus! Snitching!
Posing an immediate safety threat was the officer against
ass
Samson. The video shows
over
that
here.
Samson never attempted to harm the officer or strike the officer in any way. The third grand factor is whether the suspect is evading or attempting to resist arrest. The officer is saying, stop resisting, stop resisting, but that's all.
You ain't got to be a vicious dog all the time. God damn.
Right before they get violent with somebody.
But
the purpose of that is so that nearby witnesses
Adam 22,
will remember, yeah, the officer
he is the police.
Stop resisting, and the kid was resisting.
He will put you on the podcast to get the views.
Passive resistance.
And then do an interview with your eye to get the views.
Many court cases out there.
Look.
To stand for the fact that
Rick Baby go to jail 2 days in a row. Munchie be up there. He got $500 in 2 days. Oh, blood got rich. Sit your ass down. I ain't going nowhere. You ain't either.
Slam somebody head first into the asphalt.
2 days in a row. Munchie B goes to No Jumper.
And perhaps also a false arrest, though.
The very next day,
and so if you're going to
4 extra
false arrest, which
is on No Jumper.
A warrantless arrest.
We ain't seen Munchie B on no comment. Remember, Poetic Taco and Remo ran the show yesterday. No Munchie B, because he know him and Wack already ran content on.
So
then, now after Remo and Poetic Taco,
probable cause, and that
they put on Snoopy Sassy ass, knowing
the conduct that occurred,
knowing much you got a problem with Snoopy.
State law definition,
and you put these niggas on back to back, knowing 4 extra will knock the other eye out of much you can't see. You did 4 extra will, like the Flintstone, bam, 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 bam. You know how hard he was hitting. Much he ain't got a chance. He ain't have a chance with 4 extra. But I do agree, like Snoopy Sassy ass said, he said, I believe he was yelling like, stop, please, don't do it. I believe that's why I'm stuttering. I believe that nigga's crying for his cheeks. I believe. And real niggas, they would never speak on it because that was embarrassing.
And that news report announced that there was going to be an official investigation.
Is that embarrassing?
And also that apparently
it's like niggas that see the nigga Burke somebody, you feel me? If y'all run my live back in the beginning of the chat, I had walked up on a homeless dude. I thought blood was dead. Like I couldn't just walk by him. He was run my live to the beginning, and you will see. I thought the dude was dead just right now. Y'all ain't even peep it when I first bust open my live. Like rewind my live to the beginning, and I walked up on a dude that I thought was dead in the alley on the game. That's why I started my live. I didn't even tell y'all that. Y'all got in here after, but yeah, I started my live because I thought I seen a dead body. And I was gonna go live and call on my other phone. Like I wasn't just gonna record, nigga. I ain't foul like that. I got another phone, nigga. I was gonna call 911. Don't get at me like that, nigga. On everything, I thought blood was dead because I was watching him from a distance. Like I said, Rottweiler sniffed everything out. So by the time I'm walking, my dog already peeped somebody in the alley before I get to the alley because she on the leash. You feel me? So she be on everything. That's why I don't feed her before we go. Look at her ass.
In early September.
So she sniffed old boy, Brodusky, Broski, whatever you want to call him. Nigga looked dead. I didn't see him breathing. So I had the phone and I was facing it. I'm facing it to the nigga. So then I waited for maybe 20 seconds. A good 20 seconds. That's a long time. So I was like, damn, I ain't be blood move or nothing. Twitch, nothing. I ain't see his chest moving or nothing. I was like, damn, man, I hope this nigga ain't dead. I ain't scary though, but I went to go peep if he was dead. And maybe a couple seconds, I didn't see his chest move. And then all of a sudden, I see his arm move. So I was like, oh, okay, smooth. But right when I was finna bounce, blood had a big old crystal pipe.
But as I said, there's more to be
I was like,
because
that reminded me of the 80s, man. When everybody used to really be like out of pocket. Like I even knew when we had uncles and aunties that come over acting weird, you knew that was crack.
Everything was cool.
Your mom and dad didn't tell you what crack was before you even knew what it was. You knew it was wrong before even they
ends up leaving in disgrace. But perhaps then
that's what I do remember about the 80s.
Else or having the ability to pop up somewhere else. And this is
I was a baby.
So now where
my mama had a Datsun with them big ass seatbelts. I hated that car. But me and my sister used to go to war in that backseat.
Then he's gonna pop up somewhere else.
Them motherfucking them seatbelts in the Datsun. Boy, if you get whacked, you gonna look like you been in a car accident. You hit your head on the windshield.
So please subscribe.
Them seatbelts used to be so heavy. Ask somebody about a Datsun.
Stay on top of this as well. You can also follow me on
I don't even know about it because I was in the back seat.
ESQ. Let me know in a comment your reaction.
I was never a driver.
This footage, did it outrage you, or
I was in that bitch so much I would go to daycare.
Tell me why.
This is what my mama used to do. Winchell's, Taco Bell, and McDonald's. That was your only choices every morning for school before she go to work. Hold on. Let me get at these people because they talking about some chump change they just issued me for some money. Like, nigga, my car costs more than this, man. I got to get off this live. Oh, my mama, nigga.